my channel. It's Ray, and we are going to do something new today. So all of you have been asking me, and I've been wanting to do a bentonite clay wash for a while. As you know, I think I did try the chocolate kinks and curls clay wash at one point, and it worked okay, but I've been wanting to try the Aztec clay. So today's the day. So this is it. As you can see, it hasn't even been opened yet. I've had this in my cupboard for a while. I hope it's still some good. But we're gonna get into it today. So I'm just opening it up now, and we're gonna see. Oh, it's filled to the brim. We're gonna see how it works. I heard it was messy. I got a towel down on the floor. I got one around me. So we're gonna see how this works. Okay, so Aztec Healing Clay. It says it's the world's most powerful facial deep pore cleansing. It's 100% natural calcium bentonite clay. It's also good for your hair, to detox your hair and to cleanse it. So you would use this in place of a clarifying shampoo, or just shampooing your hair. You'd use this in place of that. So you wouldn't need to use this and then shampoo. Anyway, so basically it says to mix the clay with equal parts of raw apple cider vinegar and or water. And I'm going to use both. I'm going to use the Bragg organic apple cider vinegar with the mother in it. I'm also going to use a little bit of water, and then I'm going to use the clay. And I'm doing that because my hair is low porosity. pH in water is quite high, and the pH in the apple cider vinegar is lower. So I'm hoping that that would help to even out my pH and not lift my cuticles so much. I mean, I do want them lifted some, but I don't want them lifted so much that they're hard to close. So, but I do want to lift it enough where this will soak in, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to use both. I do have I got a paper bowl, honey, and a plastic spoon. So we're going to use that. And we are going to stir the mixture well to a smooth paste. It says add more clay or liquid as needed. So there's no fragrances, no animal testing, no animal byproducts, no additives or anything in this. And I believe it's still good. It looks like it does not expire until 2021. So we're in good shape. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this mixed up so I don't belabor the point. And we're gonna see how this works. So I am going to measure out. I'm measuring. Some people don't measure, but I'm measuring. So I'm gonna measure out about a cup of the clay. And then I'm gonna put a cup of the water. Get it going. And then I'm going to add, let me shake up the apple cider vinegar. Shake it up a little bit, make sure that mother gets in there, whatever the mother is. And then I'm gonna put maybe a half a cup of the apple cider vinegar. Okay, there's that bubble. I was like, where's my bubbles? It says it's supposed to bubble. Where are my bubbles? Ooh, I smell it. And guys, I want mine, look at those bubbles. I think my bowl is too little. Can y'all see that? I want mine to be somewhat thin because I want it to apply to my hair quite easily. I want it to go through the strands and coat every strand without much help. I want it to be able to rinse out easily. I don't want to have to work real hard getting it out of my hair, if you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to have mine a thinner consistency. Some people like theirs nice and thick. It doesn't really say on the jar how thick to have it. It's basically your preference, I believe. So my preference is a little bit thinner. If I can make my job easier, that's what I'm gonna do. So, just trying to get it all mixed up. It's quite hard to get the lumps out, and it's probably because my bowl is not deep enough. Who knew? I probably should have started with a half a scoop, a half cup, but I didn't want to run out on my hair, so I'm just gonna mix this up. Maybe easier to mix if you had a whisk. Not a metal one, of course, but a plastic one or a wooden one. These bubbles don't want to go away. Okay, so now that I have my clay mixed up, so it's quite smooth, but it still has a few lumps in it. It's very hard to get the lumps out. I broke the spoon trying to get the lumps out. So I would say you might want to try to sift the clay a little bit. If yours has been sitting a while like mine has, maybe try to sift it a little bit and see if that would help to alleviate some of the clumps. Otherwise, you might want to try to use a fork or a whisk, like I said, to mix it up. So I worked up a sweat just getting the clay mixed up. Okay, so my hair is a old wash and go, so we're gonna get into it. And I will say that it does have a coating on it from some previous products that I used. Is my spray bottle gonna work? And so I'm just going to kind of get it wet so I can part it into sections. You do want to apply this to wet hair, in my opinion, just so your hair can move a little bit. And also the water helps to activate the clay so that it starts getting the toxins out of your hair. It kind of activates the charge in it. So, ugh, my hair is so thick. When it's dry, it's too thick for the clips sometimes. So I'm gonna apply it to wet hair. Now, so I've been natural, guys, since 2013, so that's quite a long time. Almost 7 years, and I've never done a Aztec clay treatment on my hair. So this is going to be the first time, and I'm sharing it with you. So we're going to see how it works. Everybody talks about how it detoxes your hair, makes your curls pop, cleanses the scalp and everything. And it's supposed to have a lot of benefits to it. So some of the benefits of doing a clay wash is it's supposed to remove impurities from the hair and the scalp. So it's supposed to really help you if you have scalp issues and things of that sort. Bentonite clay is supposed to be a negatively charged clay, so it attracts positively to product buildup and heavy metal toxins. So, and that's how it pulls it out. So you're supposed to put it on dirty hair. So don't wash your hair first. Put it on dirty hair, and it's supposed to cleanse your hair. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to start in the back. Another benefit is antimicrobial. So it's supposed to kill bacteria that could be growing in your hair, or whatever else. Mine is quite thin and has lumps everywhere. So I'm gonna try to rub it between my hands and apply it to my hair. Ooh, it's messy, messy. Hold on, guys. I just noticed something. Take these earrings out. I don't know what I'm thinking. normally work with that towel on. I know I need it, but it hinders me. When people work with towels around their neck, I always wonder, how do they do that? Because it just gets in the way. It seems like it keeps wanting to fall and everything. I think I need it a little bit thicker. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm gonna add just a tad bit more. Oh shoot, I don't have anything up here to stir it with. Yes, I do. Got a wooden stick. Okay, so I'm gonna say, guys, don't be like me. Do this in your kitchen, near a sink, so you can clean up. Don't try to do it in your beauty room, because it is messy, or your filming room or your living room, wherever you film. You might want to do this in a kitchen or a bathroom. So it's still quite thin, but it's a little bit thicker. So I'm gonna see if it'll grab onto my hair a little bit better. Okay, so as I was saying, that it's supposed to be able to remove funguses and viruses from your scalp, from your hair. And it is messy. If you have dandruff, it's supposed to help with the dandruff and things of that sort. It's supposed to define the curls, clump the curls together. I mean, it's supposed to do all kind of stuff, so we're gonna see. Supposed to enhance shine. Get rid of product buildup, which I talked about. And you make sure that you get it on your scalp, because it's supposed to take care of those scalp issues, right? So make sure you don't neglect the scalp when you're adding it, so you can cleanse your scalp as well. So yeah, I'm gonna see if this is gonna make a difference. Like I said, this stuff is getting everywhere. Make sure you put on something you don't mind getting messed up. And I think you should have your hair already detangled before you do this. It probably would help, although I didn't do that, so I'm kind of finger detangling as I go. I mean, do you guys see a difference in my curls? What I'll do is I'll let this other back side down and see if you can see a difference. Let the side down and wet it. So this is wet with just pure water. And then this is wet with the stuff on it. It's hanging a little longer because of course it has something in it, so it's gonna be heavier. But this is pretty much what my curls look like with just water. So you tell me if you think that there's a difference by adding the clay. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and add the rest of this clay to all parts of my hair. And I will be back when it is completely saturated with the clay. Guys, I am back and it is all applied to my hair and everywhere else, okay? So it looks like I work in a cement truck. I just got off a cement truck or something, but this is it. It's all the way through all my strands. I believe I got it through all my strands pretty well. I had just enough because this bowl is empty. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I'm gonna turn around so you guys can see. I believe I got it coated everywhere. I hope so. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to apply this plastic cap because I don't want this to dry on my hair. I just want it to sit, get out a lot of the, you know what, let me make sure I got this, get out a lot of the impurities, but I don't want it to dry on there. A lot of people let it dry on there. I don't want to do that because I want it, again, to be easy to rinse out, but I am gonna let it sit for a little bit. Sit for a little bit so it can work. Let me double it up. So I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit so it can work. I'm gonna get in the shower, rinse it out. I'm gonna come back and let you see what my curls look like after I have rinsed it out. So I think I did, for my hair, the length and thickness of my hair, I used a cup of this and I used a cup of water and a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. Now, I ended up having to use more of this. So what I would say is equal amounts is probably gonna be good. So I should have used a cup of this, a half a cup of water, a half a cup of apple cider vinegar to equal 1 cup. And I think that would have been the perfect consistency and enough for my hair because pretty much 1 cup. I did sprinkle a little bit more to make it a little bit thicker, but it wasn't a lot. So I believe 1 cup was enough to cover my head. So that's just a gauge for you guys. Again, a lot of people just wing it. I wanted to kind of have a measurement so I didn't have to wing it every time. If I do it again and I like it, if I like it and I do it again, I want to be able to just measure out exactly what I need and not have too much. I don't want to have to store any leftovers or throw any leftovers away, and I don't want to have to make more if I run out and things of that sort. So I'm just going to clean up. But I'm going to tell you something, it is messy. So again, do it in the kitchen if you can, near a sink. If you can. If you can't, you need to put some stuff down. So like I said, I have a towel down so it's not all over my floor because it did get dropped down to the floor, but it's on the towel, so that's good. These are covered, so I'm gonna go clean those up while I'm letting this sit and just kind of clean up this area some. And yeah, I will say that it's a little bit hard to mix up. So how people are getting theirs to look so smooth and creamy, I guess it's editing because mine took a while to smooth out. And not only that, even when it looked smooth, it still had lumps inside it. So, and maybe theirs do too, and they just didn't say it. But I just want to let you know, be as transparent as possible. If you do this and you don't use a whisk or something to make sure that you really get that, you are going to have a few lumps. Even if it looks smooth on the top, there's going to be lumps underneath. So I want to let you know that. I don't want you to be confused like me, because I'm like, why is this still lumpy? I've been stirring forever. So that is just my thoughts. I used a paper bowl. So I'm gonna throw all this away. I don't have to worry about trying to wash a dish. So yeah, that worked out for me. So I will be back. Stay tuned. Okay guys, I am back. I've rinsed out the clay mask, and I hope I got it all out. But this is what my hair is looking like. I mean, from coming from the shower, trying to get dressed, come back up here, it has poofed just a little bit. I will say that in the shower, rinsing it out, it felt pretty good. This side felt really soft and moisturized, but then this side felt a little bit more squeaky clean than this side. Not necessarily stripped, but I can feel you can see the difference too, in my opinion. But then again, this is my right side, but it felt a little bit more squeaky clean. Not necessarily stripped, but it did have that clean feeling, where this felt clean too, but soft and moisturized, and my cuticles felt smooth when I was rinsing it out. I mean, they just felt really smooth. So I believe I got all the clay out. So yeah, that is my hair. Tell me, what do you think? Do you think that it defined my curls any? Do you feel like it is shinier? It's supposed to add shine. It's supposed to just detoxify your hair and take that dull look away. Tell me what you think. You look at my hair. I don't come out a whole lot before I deep condition and stuff like that, so it may be a little bit hard for you to see a difference. To me, it seems like my curls may be a tad bit more coily, you know, as far as elasticity, maybe. But as far as the definition, it looks pretty much similar to me as it does when I shampoo or whatever. So yeah, it does look a little bit darker, so maybe that, you know, the detoxing and clarifying did get rid of some buildup that could have been on my hair. But other than that, I don't see a really big difference. But let me know what you think. So yeah, tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. Do you see a difference? Do you not see a difference? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you've ever used the Aztec Healing Clay with the apple cider vinegar, if you've ever used this on your hair and what kind of results you got. Let me know if you like it, if you don't like it. But yeah, these are my results. Will I use this product again? I might. I still have some of this left, so I think I will try to go ahead and use it up. But will I repurchase? I don't know, because the chocolate kinks and curls are supposed to have some pretty good clay washes, so I might just go that route versus mixing up my own, because you know me, I'm not a big DIY person, and even though this is easy, it's very messy. So if I can not have as much mess and get the same benefits, then I'll go that route. But yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, make sure you follow me on Instagram, and until next time, thanks for watching guys. Bye.